What's up YouTube, this is Shuttleboy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video we actually have after a very long time. What is it? In August, and I think the last time we did this was in March. So a long time here, about 5 months since a new sneaker pickup we got in today. I'm pretty excited about these. I think they're going to be really awesome, and I think a lot of you guys are going to like these as well. So without further ado, let's just get right into it, guys. Alright, so to be completely honest with you guys, I couldn't wait for a video to do this. So I already technically unboxed these, but I have some footage of me unboxing it that I can put up over here. I got them in pretty fast shipping. I actually did not get this from the brand itself. I didn't buy from their website. I actually got this from a skate shop. This is a pair of Vans, and yeah, I ended up getting these from Premier, and I gotta say I'm pretty happy with how they did everything. This might be just one really good occurrence. Maybe they have some flukes every now and then, but they're located in Michigan, and I just wanted to shout them out because they are a small independent company. I know they are pretty well known in the skate world, but still I wanted to shout them out regardless because I got the shoes very fast. I don't remember how many days. It might only took 2 days or something like that, and they had my size available. This shoe sold out after like a week or so. I ended up buying these from Vans in my size, and I ended up getting an email the day after saying that they oversold and that my order was canceled, basically. So really odd, because one day I did check the website. It said this sneaker was sold out in most sizes. Then I randomly checked later in the day and it showed all these sizes available. So I'm sure this happened to more than just me. Nonetheless, I was able to get the sneaker and I'm really excited about it. So without further ado, the box, just amazing. I want to talk about this box first. Van Simpsons is the collab we're talking about today. I have so many videos on this, but I just was really excited and finally got a pair in hand. But we got to talk about the box with Moe's on this side. Just super cool that they have that. The music store as well. Then you have the house, power plant there. Donuts here as well, which is super cool. And one of my favorite features, obviously the top with the sky and Simpsons logo, iconic look. But this part, kind of overlooked. You see the house? Well, when you open the box, you're inside the house. So I really like that touch. Another cool thing about this was it did come with this printed paper that looks like the clouds as well. Nothing super crazy, but I really did like the look of that. Just a nice little touch. I love things like that. It just makes it a lot more exciting when you get a pair of sneakers in. And bang, bang, guys. Woo! We got the Vans Chukka Pro. These are supposed to be Bart's sneaker right here. So we're going to talk about what I think about these sneakers. The model from Vans literally is called the Chukka Pro, and it's just awesome that they used that model. It was just such a perfect model to use for this collaboration to make Bart's sneaker, because it really does look like Bart's sneaker. This is what I would think it would look like in real life, without a doubt. And it's simple, but it just is done perfectly regardless, because they didn't have to do a lot to make this look like that. And I'm glad they didn't do any more than they had to try to make it look even crazier, when really this is what gets the job done here. But as soon as I got these in hand, guys, just having them in person, looking at the box and everything, I was pretty excited. I was very happy to get a pair of Vans and a new pair of Vans. Just the feeling of getting a new pair of Vans is different from other brands. Each brand has their own feeling. I would say Nike and Jordan brand have a really good feeling as well when you get a new pair of Jordans in or something. But Vans has that feeling as well, and I do want to shout that out because it's just something that I think is overlooked, because everybody talks about that new Jordan feel when you get a new pair in, but nobody really talks about it with Vans as much. And it's just awesome. Just looking at the crispy white sole right now without it getting dirty is awesome. Just seeing it scuffless and knowing that you're going to get so much wear out of it Just the smell, believe it or not. Each sneaker has its own smell. I know for sneakerheads out there and stuff, the smell is something you really notice with the sneaker, and Vans has its own distinct smell. I know that's weird to say, but it's pretty cool as well. If you're really into shoes like me, you'll know what I'm talking about. I put the white laces in here. It also came pretty much laced with the blue ones, and not laced all the way though. The shoe came unlaced basically, which is nice because you might want to change it up. And honestly, there's only 4 eyelets, so it's not a big deal to lace it up. I kind of always hate that with Jordan 1s, how they've been doing that, where you lace them yourself. It's a cool idea because that is how it originally came, but I mean, there's so many eyelets to that shoe, it gets to be a real pain. But something like this is not that big of a deal to do, so that's really awesome. But I'm not really sure which laces I'm going to use. Obviously, this one's not all the way laced up, so it's not a perfect comparison right now. But I think I might go back to the blue. I really thought I was going to do the white this whole time. When I saw it came with white as a lace swap, I was like, that'll be a good idea to swap to that, because if you see Bart's actual shoe in the show, there's like a little band right here of white, which I know is really supposed to be socks, I would say probably, not really his shoe, but I think that color blocking, adding a little bit more white to it with these laces really helps out that exact instance, and just makes it less of just an all blue shoe, nothing more to it. The insole is actually the clouds with the Simpsons logo. One thing that I didn't really like about my pair is I just feel like the printing is just not done very well as far as the Simpsons and Vans Pro logo is. But this has that pop cushioning, which I still haven't looked up exactly what the difference is between some of the other versions of cushioning they have. I think I have a shoe with this in it already. It looks basically the same as the other cushions I've seen in regular Pros in general. But this stuff is really nice. It's very cushiony, but there is one drawback to this. You can see how thick it is, which is really nice. Like, it just has a lot more cushion to it. It's not just this little thin insole, which is really awesome. But the problem I have with this is when you put these shoes on feet, you do really notice how much it raises you up. And I don't mean that from a board feel perspective. I'm sure if I was skating in these, you would notice that as well. But you just really feel crammed up here. You can really feel the seam right here on top of your foot, and where this is really a 2-piece. This part is one piece, and this part is another piece that's connected to the tongue. The tongue is with this toe here. And you can really just feel where the 2 pieces connect, and I just don't really like that. So I tried taking out the insole and just putting them on as is like that, and it felt a lot better. So it made me wonder, if you got a Chukka like this and you just didn't have the Pro insole, they just added a regular insole to it, it probably would fit really nice, honestly. Now, I'm sure though, with the seam feeling and stuff, I'm sure once you break these in after a while, it's gonna feel okay. Like, you're not gonna really notice it, and it's gonna loosen up a little bit more there. But it's definitely something to note, I noticed from the get-go when I tried these on. But as far as details go, there's not a lot, honestly. I love a sneaker with a lot of details, and these details do go a long way, but there's not a ton here. We already talked about the insole here. We got this little tag that says Vans in yellow on here, which is a nice touch that they made it yellow. I do appreciate that. We have a leather lining that's just at the top. It's really cheap leather, but it's a nice touch as well. I like when they do that with Vans in general. And the best touch, I guess, everybody really likes is that they added the dot to mimic the actual sneaker Bart wears. And it has the El Barta, or the Bart and Crossbones logo on it, which I really love as well. Just a nice touch to add to it, just makes it a little bit more interesting. They could have easily just made it a leather patch and just call it a day with nothing on it, but they added the logo, so that means a lot to me. And another awesome touch with this sneaker, for some reason, they decided to add a little hang tag of that exact logo and this really nice like metal, and I really like this. This is a great touch. I don't really know why they didn't add these to any others. I don't think they added it to any other colorway but this one, so that's a little odd to me. But added value to this colorway, which really didn't need any more added value, because I think this one really is the cream of the crop as far as the whole collaboration goes. I think the slip-ons were really cool, and I think some other ones like the Skate Low were really cool as well. This whole collaboration was done amazingly, but just really happy with this sneaker. I'm hopefully going to wear this a lot. Obviously during these times I'm not really going anywhere all that much, so new sneakers isn't really an essential to be getting in the first place, but if I end up going anywhere, I will be wearing these on my feet, as long as the weather's good, because this is suede after all. But that's pretty much going to conclude the video, guys. Let me know down below if you picked up any of the Vans Simpsons collaboration. And did you get the Chukka? What do you think of this sneaker right here? I think it's pretty nice for what it is. Just really excited me about Vans a lot more. I've been waiting for some kind of cool collaboration from Vans, and this is the one that I think really has excited me more about them. But please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, guys, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf weighing, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy. And this is Shuttleboy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace. In the description box below this video and in the comments section, I will link a Google Doc with a list of simple things you can do to help further the Black Lives Matter movement. There's petitions you can sign, text messages you can send, and even a place to donate to on the document. The most important thing is that you check your privilege, you listen to what the black community is saying to you, hear their stories and experiences, amplify their voices, vote, protest, call out your ignorant and or racist family members and friends, and be open to learning and being criticized.